It's a city where anything can happen. So what could go wrong or right as I hit up LA Unscripted from Yamashiro Restaurant. Amazing Cal-Asian fusion food, gorgeous gardens, a koi pond, and incredible city views. There is no doubt Yamashiro Hollywood tops the list of SoCal's most iconic destinations. Hi everyone, I'm Dana Devin, and did you know that Yamashiro means mountain palace? Perched 250 feet above Hollywood Boulevard, this special place has been part of LA's landscape since 1911. Can you believe it?
Everyone knows Yamashiro. It's been around for over 100 years. Hi, I'm Chef Valerie, Executive Chef for Yamashiro Hollywood. Basically, Yamashiro was actually a house that was built by two German cotton barons, and what they did was they loved Asian artifacts. You drive up the hill and you would never think that there's a gem amongst all these homes. And when you come in, you see this beautiful structure that replicates back in Japan. And it's very serene. And as you walk up to the top of the restaurant, the main entrance, you can overlook Hollywood Hills. We have a beautiful Zen garden inside. We also have koi fishes that's over 100 years old. When one of the brothers passed away, they sold it, and it became a boys' home during the war, and then it became a brothel as well. Since this is an older building, around Hollywood there are a lot of ghost stories. And the bridal suite, which is on the second floor, it's mirrored wall to wall, and they said that at night you can actually hear or see a white image basically screaming. When you walk upstairs, you can feel like your hair standing up. You're looking at Marilyn Monroe, Hugh Hefner. Most of your Hollywood elite would come here, and it would be a private club. Since we are a Japanese restaurant, you will see a huge sushi menu. We try to keep it traditional, however, we do have your specialty rolls. And then we do have, for the guests that love steak and seafood and yakitori, we have that as well. So it's for everybody.
This is an amazing spread.
Yeah, so you gotta try them. This is all for you.
I mean, if you insist.
Yes. So this basically is just your basic sushi roll with salmon, tuna, and yellowtail and avocado.
Amazing.
And then we have our white dragon roll. It does.
Oh, white dragon roll. I love the name. Okay.
This is our amazing seafood tower. So it's about 3 pounds of fish and seafood on here. And
now this you're a big fan of.
Yes. This is our champagne miso sea bass.
Champagne miso.
Yes. So what we do is we marinate it for 2 days. And what that does, it cooks the sea bass inside. And this is our great appetizer starter. It's called soy ginger rib. And what we do is we cook this for about 6 to 7 hours inside the oven. And then we have our famous baked lobster roll.
Oh, this is famous.
Yes,
everyone talks about your baked lobster roll.
It's very, very.
Is this like one of your best-selling items?
Yes, it's a bestseller. Everyone, you have to try it.
It melts in your mouth.
Yes.
That's 5 stars. The Hillside Hideaway has been a staple celeb fave for years. Mel Gibson, Leanne Rimes, Brad Pitt, Johnny Depp, and more are just some of the A-list reservations. Okay, from famous diners to Disneyland fun, this is super cool.
I've got my ears. I've made a new friend. It's a beautiful time to get spooky at Disneyland. So let's go.
We're so excited to bring this back. We have Halloween time, which is through October 31st, Disneyland Resort. Or over at Disney California Adventure, we have Plaza de la Familia, which celebrates that everlasting bond of family through Dia de los Muertos. That goes till November 2nd.
I've got the Halloween host with the most, Count Mickey. We know the Haunted Mansion is always spooky, but how do you elevate that for Halloween?
It is Haunted Mansion Holiday, where 2 holidays collide. Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, as if Jack Skellington came here first and decorated this house. And of course, the haunts of the Haunted Mansion embraced this and went all out for the holiday.
We're in Radiator Screams, and everybody's getting in the Halloween spirit, like my good friend here, Mater.
We undergo a transformation where not only will you see some of the iconic characters in their costumes, but also the attractions transform, as well as Route 66, you can see, has its own Halloween takeover. Super tip, if you're looking to make use of the best deal, you can come in the middle of the week where tickets are as low as $104.
Honk if you love Halloween.
We're at Paradise Gardens in Disney California Adventure, and we're celebrating the Plaza de la Familia, the celebration of the Pixar film Coco, and also the spirit of Dia de los Muertos. We have folklorico dancers, and of course our character Miguel, and our dancing skeletons, and our Grammy Award-winning mariachi divas.
You've seen the tricks, now it's time for some treats.
We have an Oogie Boogie macaron, we have a cone macaron, then we have a Mickey Mummy macaron.
Everyone loves the food here at Disneyland. How do you guys make it so special though during this time of year for fall favorites?
We really try and theme it, of course. It's our Haunted Mansion wedding cake.
A little splatter of blood there.
A little splatter. We have some savory items right here for the Plaza de la Familia that's in Disney California Adventure. This one is for the Coco themed.
RIP to me, because I'm getting ready to eat everything on this table. Well, I have had a frighteningly good time, but now I've got to go before I turn into a pumpkin. Happy haunting.
And we have more to keep you in the California know. Coming up, travel like a rock star inside tricked out tour buses. Doug Kolk has the deets so you don't have to go anywhere. All things LA when LA Unscripted from Yamashiro returns. Welcome back to LA Unscripted from Hollywood's Yamashiro restaurant. I'm Dana Devin, and you can see why these gorgeous grounds were added to the National Register of Historic Places in 2012. And as we are getting out and about again, put Yamashiro at the top of your LA to-do list.
We serve this tableside, so basically I come out and serve this to the guests. You will be doing the honors of torching it for us.
I love fire!
I know you like fire.
Oh yeah!
Here you go.
Woo!
It is a 32-ounce cowboy steak that's been marinated in smoked shoyu, yuzu and ginger. It's topped with our spicy octopus and as well as jumbo shrimp. You can finish it cooking on the stone.
Oh, it sizzles!
So it's cooked medium rare, so you can actually cook it on the stone. The stone is 350 degrees, so it's really, really hot.
Oh my God. God, I love my job. Dolly Parton and Anderson .Paak have also taken a bite here and checked in under the pagoda. So now we know where actors and rock stars eat, but how do they travel? Doug Kolk has the deets on that. I am going back inside to eat more.
Oh, pardon me, Dana. My Stormtrooper tour bus is here. Gotta round up the family band. There's Mommy on guitar, Daddy on the keyboards, and Baby on percussion. Meet the Kolk family band. Drummers, always an issue. Today, our family band is hitting the road.
So this is Stormtrooper ST-19, which is our newest addition to our fleet.
And in style.
As you can see, this is the main lounge, and all of our coaches come equipped with Wi-Fi and Tempur-Pedic mattresses.
Just like the real rock stars.
You know, I saw on your website the Rolling Stones have been on a bus like this.
Yeah.
Really? I mean, like that, it doesn't get bigger than that.
Yeah, Rolling Stones. We work with artists like Post Malone. We have worked with her, Lizzo, You name it, we've serviced them all.
Well, and I can see why rock stars want to be on here. I mean, it's like you could literally travel across the country and it's like being in the comfort of your own home.
Yeah, you don't have to, it's literally door-to-door service. There's no airports, no lines. You can literally throw your luggage in the bay and get your family, even your dog, and come on and go to your next destination.
So we've all seen these artists on these tour buses like this, but we didn't know that we could actually rent them and have them for ourselves.
Correct. So with COVID in the pandemic, we've actually opened our service to the public. And so you can actually rent one of these coaches and take your family on it and enjoy a trip for your family, whatever destination you choose.
And I mean, if you've got like the Brady Bunch, you can accommodate us.
Correct, yeah, it sleeps 12. So. This is the front of the bus. This is considered the front lounge, which will have a full kitchenette, microwave, refrigerator, freezer. And in here we have a full bathroom, even a shower.
Wow.
And you actually have a full-time driver with you the entire time.
So I don't have to drive this 40-something foot bus?
No.
Good, because I don't think you want me to. And now to talk price. We're looking at around $1,000 a day, which really isn't that bad considering the fact it comes with a driver, gasoline, and takes the place of a hotel. Sounds like the perfect summer trip to me. For more information and for bookings, head to stormtroopercoaches.com. I'm Doug Kolk, and that's your deets.
How cool is that? Take a look at this.
Diana Diaz of East LA. I see all of the beautiful purses behind you. They're so colorful, so vivacious, and you happen to own a small business.
It's been a lot of work, but I've been in small business since I was a little girl. I sell 2 leather handbags that represent my beautiful culture, my background, and it's very celebrated here in LA.
Take me back to your roots. What inspired you to start Mexi Chic Crafts?
My mom and dad, they are immigrants. They're from Mexico. My dad's from Jalisco. I grew up in a very Mexican macho household, and my dad started his own business because he didn't want to work for the man, you know, and I got to observe all of that, you know, what it takes to run a business, how much work it is. They taught us how to sew, how to stuff pillows, how to package, you know, the bedding, and during tough times, you know, tough months, they would take us out to Cesar Chavez and I would be selling in front of Lucky's, you know. I started making purses on my own with the scraps that my dad had left over, and without even really realizing, I became a purse designer.
At what age?
You know, I was selling purses in my 20s. I used to go out to the Melrose Outpost and on Fairfax High School every weekend. I stopped for a while because, you know, I went to college and I got married and I raised my family. It was the summer of 2007. I started selling the plastic woven Oaxaca purses. When I realized that I was really enjoying it, I decided to launch myself with a bigger investment, which became the leather.
That journey with getting into leather purse making, you partnered up with a maker in Mexico.
I saw the product in Mexico during one of my trips, and you know, I happened to meet the man, you know, that was making them, that was running a small company. And I was a little hesitant. It took me a while before I decided. And we started communicating over WhatsApp. Eventually I came out and we go back and forth and he sent me samples. Coming soon, a Mexi Chic Crafts boutique. Stay tuned. I'm collaborating with other artists and jewelry designers from Mexico. You can find all these items at MexiChicCrafts.com or on Instagram at Mexi Chic Crafts.
Thank you, Diana.
And we are not done yet. And now this from our sponsors.
Los Angeles Unified School District is the second largest school district in the country, and it services students all the way from pre-K through adult school. And we're very proud of all the different programs that we offer, different opportunities for students, and it's just like a wonderful place. In addition to a wonderful place to learn, it's a wonderful place to work. Can't be overrated how important it is to provide somewhat of a more normal environment for students. The lack of social interaction, I think, has heavy impact on our student population, and so we're anxious to do everything we can to support our our kids and get them back into a very healthy learning environment. LAUSD, it is a school district, and of course, we always need teachers. We always need the, principals, assistant principals, those positions you think of when you think of a school, because we're so large and we provide so many diverse services. We are also very similar to a small city. We are looking to hire in large numbers nurses, licensed vocational nurses, food service workers. We're looking to hire paraprofessionals who can work in the classroom aides. Bus drivers we need, especially in the area of special education and teacher assistants, instructional aid types in special education. We need hundreds in all of these categories. It takes all of this staffing to make a school work, and so we need staff in all those areas. LAUSD, I think, is one of what I call an employer of choice as far as public employment. We offer excellent benefits for our regular employees. We have one of the best retirement plans. Our pay is very competitive. Even our entry-level jobs pay well over the minimum wage. There's a community of support, not only for our students, but also for our employees.
LA Unscripted from Yamashiro. We'll be back in a flash. Is here to help you rediscover California together. And a good way to meet old friends plus make new ones, Yamashiro's Night Market.
So the past 4 years we've had the night market that happens every Thursday from 6 to, I believe it was midnight. We have all different vendors. They come in and you have fruits, vegetables, whatever it is that you have, and we also have entertainment. However, during the pandemic, it's very difficult for us to have it because it's usually really busy.
And another SoCal must-do, Jasmine is back with more. Oh, how cool!
I think we're trying to be an introduction to immersive theater for people that might not even know that that's a thing that exists in this world. We had a space in New York actually before this called Dream Machine, and it was all about dreams, and it was, more Instagram photo heavy. So we were trying to think, okay, what's retro and what has a lot of doors that can open up to weird things, and we came up with Madcap Motel. Madcap means wacky and weird.
A little spooked out. What am I gonna see? I don't know.
We were kind of nervous people would think we were a real motel. We came up with this portal to elsewhere, and how was the portal discovered? And so then we built out, okay, who owned the motel? What's the backstory of the motel? And JP Sando was born.
I'm JP Sando, owner of this fine establishment.
March 11th of last year is when we went to launch, and we all know it happened March 12th of 2020. I think being back in this 1960s Americana retroness is just a happy coincidence. What's really great is right now mid-century modern is in again. So the space is a mix of new and old, and I think that helps make things feel authentic.
Elsewhere appeared to Mr. Sando when he was in his most distressed state.
There is a lot of training and things that go into it. It's now 50 actors that are all trained, all know each role.
I got a postcard.
Yes, and it looks just like that one.
I wanted to be in a artsy part of LA. I wanted to be in a place that felt like you could not only come to us, but when you walked outside and went to each bar and restaurant or gallery around us, it felt like a cohesive Friday night outing in downtown. We have luckily been sold out for the last 3 weekends, so it's been pretty popular.
And people of all ages.
It was really cool to see every age it hits home and it has heart and feeling, and I think that that's what's connecting with so many people. I'm really lucky to be able to call this my job, but when I actually think about what my job is and like the people and the family that we've built here, I'm really lucky.
You know those hot dogs, maybe you see them when you're leaving a concert in LA or a nightclub, but they smell so good. The hot dogs with the vendors on the street, and they're wrapped in bacon, and I'm gonna make a version of that. So what I'm gonna start with, it's this simple. You take your hot dog, you take your piece of bacon, and you wrap it, and that's it. And so I've got my griddle going back here. There we go, they're ready for it. Now to our peppers. I like the red and the green for this. All right, now onto our red pepper, same deal. Gorgeous red pepper. I'm gonna make a sauce. Now if someone, only wants mustard, obviously they can have that, but the idea of combining it is actually really yummy, and you'd be surprised if you've never tried it. So equal parts. Maybe a little less on the mustard. Now I've got hot dog rolls, and these are these kind of brioche, buttery, soft rolls. And I'm gonna just pop them under the broiler for a second. Time to build our dog. Look at that. Our peppers and onions. Just to give it that nod to LA, I'm gonna tuck in a couple little avocado slices.
That is all the info we have for you today. Thank you so much to the incredible Yamashiro and Chef Valerie. You guys have to come and go off script here. And remember, tag us in your pics when you do. We'll see you next time. Mwah! Love you guys.